Chapter 2 First Sexual Experience. Psych. This isn't that kind of book. But let's talk about sex. Some sexy sex talk. Sex is great, or at least it should be great. Some people have sex with a whole lot of people. A whole lot. And that means different things to different people. I'd say it's commonly believed a guy having sex with a lot of people is pretty okay compared to a woman having sex with a lot of people. And that's pretty weird and bizarre, as it's just the same thing, only swapping sexes. Some people think sex should be reserved for married people and making babies. As long as it's enjoyable for all parties and no one is getting ideas forced on them. Some people don't enjoy sex. Yep, that's a thing. Sometimes it's painful. Physical pain, mental, or emotional pain. Things can happen in a person's life to turn one of the greatest and most intimate things people do together into a terrible or even nightmarish experience. What a bummer. Genital mutilation. Golly, who's been circumcised? Me. Didn't have a say in it and don't care. Everything has been working out just fine. But mistakes and accidents happen, sometimes. I'm not a lucky one, I'm a regular one. Very regular. But make no mistake, getting your little boy circumcised is mutilating their genitals without their consent. At the very least, you could leave it up to them when they turn 18. And hey, let's not forget the ladies. You too can get circumcised or mutilated. Now, I'm not going to pretend to have any facts on this, but I'll let you know what I think. The female circumcision is the snipping of the clitoris. The clitoris is a little bean-looking thing somewhere near the top of the vagina. And that little thing is super sensitive and stimulating. Pretty awesome. So, you cut that sucker off and ta-da! You're sexually ruined forever. Oh, you can still have sex, no worries. But if you want to enjoy it, uh-oh. I've heard that it can take years, if ever, for a woman to be able to achieve an orgasm or even enjoy sex after a female circumcision. Imagine that. Now, if you're an adult and you want a female circumcision, by all means, knock yourself out with one. Some people apparently love them. Just make sure it is you making the decision for your own body, not any other person, and make sure it is something you want. Because I, personally, would be skeptical. And in America, it is your body and your decision. Kind of. Lots of people are ashamed of their body too. Body shaming. That's a thing lots of people do. Mostly to fat people, because they're fat. Skinny people get it too. Anorexia and all that. Somehow, having an average body gets you off the hook of most criticism. But then, you're stuck being average. And nobody wants that. But it's fine being average, just fine. Probably shouldn't be too fat or too skinny though, like excessively either way. And if you are morbidly obese or drastically underweight, well, I hope you have somebody to help you, family or friends. I'm no health freak, but if your body weight contributes to poor health or poor quality of life, please seek some kind of help. No shame, nothing wrong with it. Ask for some help. If not for yourself, then for me. Please. That would be swell.